following movie review is rated R for retarded. In a world full of crime, corruption, and destruction, one man decides to review movies. This is Devil Dog at the Movies. Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, here with
Stealth Null.
And we just got back from going and seeing a movie called Uncut Gems. That was by far one of the funniest Adam Sandler movies I have. What? Really? Oh, really? Oh, apparently it was supposed to be a very dramatic movie. I was unaware. Let me see what it says here. Apparently, it is a 2019 American crime thriller. I was supposed to be a crime thriller? I'd say maybe more of a drama than a crime thriller. But, yeah.
Comedy's a dead art form anyway.
I do know that the basic plot behind the movie follows Adam Sandler's character that he plays very serious. What was his name again? That's so fucking, I always forget it.
I think it was
Howard Ratner.
Howard
Ratner as basically a jewelry store owner that also has a severe addiction with gambling issues. And it ties into the whole plot over the fact that he's addicted to basketball and gambling, and he gets himself in deep with a bunch of, like, I wouldn't say mobsters, but pretty much people, he's loan sharks and stuff.
Like wannabe gangsters?
Yeah, wannabe, constantly going to like
acting
other
like
pawn
they're
shops.
From like a Martin Scorsese, like, Italian mafia movie.
Yeah.
But really, they're just a bunch of schmucks.
Schmucky thugs. Schmuck thugs. Schmugs. Yeah, but the whole movie pretty much centers upon him and pretty much his trials and tribulations with trying just to make ends meet while running his business, dealing with his family, a mistress, and a bunch of Jewish culture since, go figure, Adam Sandler plays a Jewish guy in this.
What?
I don't know how he possibly could pull that off.
What?
But he kind of had like a New York accent, and he's got a business in the Diamond District in New York. And he sells diamonds and watches and basically sets up a deal to get
Diamond-encrusted Furbies.
Diamond-encrusted Furbies, yeah. He surrounds himself with a bunch of,
Yes men?
Yes men would be, that and some punk people. And he's kind of a shady douchebag, really. The character is, he's always conniving.
I mean, with how lighthearted Adam Sandler usually is, it's kind of surprising that he can play a shady douchebag so well.
Yeah, actually.
Because this is a guy who's who's just known for making jokes, and I think his most serious role was Click back in like 2008.
Yeah, and there was no or nothing like that. It was legitimate.
It was
really good acting.
I honestly forgot it was Adam Sandler a couple times because I was like, this is not a Sandler role.
No, actually. So what did you think of the movie?
Oh, I thought it was phenomenal.
I thought it was really good, but I did not like his character. I did not give a flying shit about Adam Sandler's character, and I'm sure it's designed that way.
No, it's perfectly designed that way, because you're not supposed to like this guy. You're not supposed to idolize him. If you do, you're missing the point.
Yeah, he kind of looked like, no pun intended, the guy Les from Hardcore Pawn. If you look at, maybe I'll put a picture of him up here so you can see what I'm talking about. He kind of looked like Les from Hardcore Pawn.
Yeah.
And he was honestly just a shady douchebag diamond salesman, a jewelry store salesman.
Yeah, but he picked a perfect 10 for the girlfriend actress, Julia Fox.
Oh, yeah.
Whew. She's a little fresher onto the acting scene. I think this is like her first big movie or first movie. I'm not sure.
Really?
But, for those of you at home that know how to use Google, you can see what she used to do, and it wasn't anything too adult. She didn't make adult movies, but she does have a very nice background.
I know they're like one of the associate producers of this was Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, you saw his name, but I wasn't paying enough attention to at that point.
Where I seen it at the beginning credits.
Like, I'm sure he definitely has something to do with it, but I couldn't find anything online.
And what was the real, like, other than the synopsis I gave, what was the plot of this movie? Just him going around, just trying to avoid loan sharks coming after him.
Like, this isn't like I don't know. It was like a typical day in the life of a guy who's got some serious gambling problems.
And whenever he would get money, instead of just paying the loan sharks off,
when he could just be done and over with it.
Instead of that, he's always like, I'm gonna bet on was it the Lakers or whoever they kept betting?
Celtics kept using
Celtics. Sorry, Celtics.
Because they actually got Kevin Gates, Kevin Gates. I think I know it's Gates, but they got him to actually be in the movie, which was phenomenal.
Yeah, actually, for a basketball player, he was actually pretty damn good. I mean,
wouldn't be surprised if somewhere in this dude's life he may have been in a theater production or something, because he was tearing up the scene pretty dang good. Like, it wasn't like a campy throw something in there because they're famous type of thing. This dude was like, seemed like he was legitimately having fun being in the movie.
It just, I mean, like I said, it's entertaining, but it's constantly him dealing with constant nagging ass kids, his wife, meanwhile trying to cheat on his wife with this chick.
They're separated. It's not even cheating.
Separated. Well, true, but they even said in it they hadn't finalized
even if their divorce hasn't been finalized, they're still separated.
I guess, but still, it's like
the only reason they even had any interaction was for the kids.
The kids.
And
that's true.
He mostly stayed at his New York apartment.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
The aforementioned beautiful woman.
And I guess the only point behind it, because it doesn't really have, it's got a plot, but it's not really a streamlined one. To sum it up, basically, it's just him hooking up with some people to try to get this, what was it?
He gets an Ethiopian black opal, which seems to have something weird about it. Like, they don't outright say, oh, it's magical, but it feels like it is.
Like it's got some sort of spiritual thing going to it.
Thanks to hindsight of it being taking place in 2012, when they could actually be like, oh, well, these are the games Kevin...
the ones that he was good at? It's because of that the opal that he had?
Like apparently he was doing super great, like, in the context of the movie, he borrows the gem
pretty much
because he feels like some kind of super strong connection with it, and then that makes him play better at the game.
But it's weird too, because it's like, other than the beginning part where they're showing like this guy with his leg broke that really just showed the brutality of the people that were mining, there was no point to it.
There was no point for that opening except for to give, I guess, the people who found the gem a reason to go in there and get the gem.
I guess, but maybe they should have zoomed into the guy's bloody leg, and then that would have been a good segue for how the movie ended.
Well, they instead decided to zoom into the gem and outside of Adam Sandler's asshole.
Yeah. That's not a good segue.
It makes sense. It makes sense in the context of the movie, but...
Yeah, buy a stone, try to pass a stone. I guess, but, honestly, now, from this point on, if you plan on seeing it, this movie did originally come out, I think, on December 12th or 13th of last year. So it's not like it just came out. This was recommended by some people at work.
We've already kind of spoiled a lot of it anyway.
But no. Now I'm going to get into the main spoiler of this. And the fact that, not only is he kind of a douchebag, Adam Sandler's character, but instead of just paying off these people, he does stupid shit like he takes the money and he tries to sell, the stone for a highly exaggerated price and doesn't get anything, so he has one of his family members in the damn auction room upping the bids so he could try to get more money for it. And then the guy doesn't buy it, and his family member has to buy it for him. And he's like, don't worry, I'll pay you the money back. I'll wire it to you in a couple weeks. And it's like, dude, you're taking people's their rings.
I mean, it's not like he couldn't just wire that money back to the family member. I mean, he won the auction.
But he didn't have the money, and every time he did have money, he was so addicted to gambling that he pissed it away on that instead of just going, here's your money.
Which actually sucks, because the first time he did that, where he just went and did a gamble, if the loan sharks hadn't come in and stopped it, he
would've-
would have hit big.
And he would have been able to pay them all off. But
Would have been able to pay it off right then and there.
But he wouldn't have, because the way his character
no,
was.
he wouldn't have paid him off, but he could have.
Yeah.
And then the second time, they can't stop the bet, and he hits fucking big.
Yeah, over $1 million. He got everything
1.2?
exactly right. I think it was over $1.2 million.
Yeah.
It was a lot. And it's funny because the loan sharks are trying to get, out of his, jewelry store, and he keeps having a malfunction problem with the safety door, where they're stuck in that room.
Separates the outside and the inside of the store. It's like
you have to buzz in like the safety room, and he won't let him out until the game's over. And like as soon as he wins, and he goes and he lets him out, they shoot him right in the face and kill his ass.
Yeah.
And he falls over dead with a smile on his face.
I mean, yeah, because he just won $1.2 million and didn't know he was about to get shot in the fucking mouth.
I know. I guess he figured, hey, I'm going to pay you guys off with interest. Well, the one guy was pissed off with him.
Could easily
shot him.
With 1.2 mil, and the girl, he sent the girl to place the bet while he kept them locked up. And she was already on her way back with that money.
And it was free and clear legal win.
There wouldn't have been anything stopping anybody from just taking some of that money for their debt.
Yeah, to pay off the debt, but he was so pissed. The guy was so pissed. He was stupid and kills him. And which is dumb because
talks like this throughout the whole movie.
And then he shoots his buddy. And while they're in this damn jewelry store after killing Adam Sandler, with cameras everywhere.
Yeah, and just robbing it of all this shitty, cheap jewelry that was clearly in there.
And most of it was, counterfeit shit he was selling anyhow, like watches and jewelry. And you hear, the final part of the movie, you hear, like, police sirens
coming in. So he's not even going to get out of that situation.
So...
Especially with the fucked up part of the door always jamming. So how are they even going to get out once they get inside that little inner tube area once more?
And it's a bulletproof glass. They can't shoot their way out.
Yeah, so they're stuck inside the jewelry store. So that guy gets what's coming to him.
And it's really dumb, too, because if you think about it, it's like, Adam Sandler's character was this scumbag. But instead of killing him, why not shoot him in his kneecaps and just take more money from him than what he owed you, and then have
never deal with him
again. That might actually make him go, you know what, I can't walk anymore, so I'm going to quit. But no, instead, the dumbasses, he shoots him, and then the other guy's like, why'd you shoot him? And he shoots him too, and then they start stealing the cheap jewelry, and it's like, it was a lose-lose for everybody except for the woman who pretty much probably just said, well, he's dead, well, fuck it, I'm going to Cancun with all this cash now.
I got 1.2 mil. I'm out, dog.
I'd leave too. But, oddly enough, in the end, if you have a chance to go see Uncut Gems, or wait until it comes out on video, I highly recommend it.
One. Just go see it. It's a really good movie.
It's very, very good. Adam Sandler does a fantastic job at acting serious.
Like, he's good in a dark role.
Very good when given the right role. And honestly... he did it in a way to where I did not like his character from start to finish, and I know you did not like the twist ending to it, even though I seen it coming, because first of all, it said Scorsese.
I thought they were going to kill him at a different point. I didn't think they would wait until the last few minutes and then click.
Yeah, click.
I felt so cheated at that point.
Yeah, because there's parts that hold him out the window. They should have just dropped him then.
That would have made more sense. Killing him, 30, 40 minutes before the end of the movie? They could have easily kept the story going without him and, just made it so she found the piece of paper with that bet and been like, well, I can honor his last bet.
And the thing
then,
is,
bam, she hits big and wins.
It's like he fucking won. There was no point to shoot his ass at that point.
I guess it's kind of like a cruel irony of life when you finally become a winner, somebody just knocks you down a peg.
Would have been so much smarter, I think, if they would have killed him. But waited until after they got the money from him.
Yeah, could have at least waited until they got paid.
Like, I
don't know anybody, and this is why I said wannabe gangster types. I don't know anybody that is owed money that would shoot. I don't care what you do to the person. If because you can't get paid from a dead guy.
True.
But if you know he just won $1.2 million, you wait until his girlfriend gets back. Then you cap him and take the 1.2 and run. That sets you up for life instead of taking counterfeit shit jewelry.
I mean, honestly, I thought the ending would have been a lot better if they would have left. He would have met up with his, the lady back at his his apartment,
Yeah.
and they're celebrating with money, and then the gangsters come in and kill them both and take the money. That would have made sense.
Well, no, because I don't want to see the girl die. She didn't do anything.
Well, no, but it would have been more shocking. It would have been more, or they would have come in and killed him, and she would have been curled up there screaming they didn't kill her, and then they took the money and ran. You know, something like that would have fit better, because I'm sorry, if you're a loan shark, a smart one or a dumb one or not,
You don't kill your money ticket even.
Yeah. You know how much of a douchebag you have to be when you have cloned Stephen Wrights trying to get money from you?
Oh my god! I never pieced that together. That dude did. He did look like a discount Stephen Wright.
Both of them. There was two of them.
How do they find $2 store fucking Stephen Wrights?
I mean,
Holy shit,
you
dude.
got Stephen Wright showing up trying to get money back from you. You're borrowing money not only from twin Stephen Wrights, but then wheeling and dealing people out of a what was that, a Michael Jackson Jesus Cross statue.
Hey,
thing.
that was a pretty cool piece though.
Yeah, but it's like he's borrowing stuff from people and immediately hawking it for money, and it's like,
Yeah, but
douchebag.
everybody gets their stuff back.
Except for the guy with that cross. He never got his Michael Jackson Jesus cross back.
The weekend he
And what about the Stephen Wrights? They didn't get their money back to get hair implants.
I don't.
They got nothing out of
The
this.
Stephen Wrights kind of came out of nowhere, and then they just fizzled out completely. I actually forgot they were there.
But honestly, go and see Uncut
go
Gems.
see it. Like even if you just sat here and watched the whole review and you know everything's gonna happen, doesn't change how good of a fucking movie it is.
Other than a couple plot holes of, like I said, the opening that really didn't need to be there, other than trying to show some sort of I wouldn't say political, but some sort of thing of showing how much danger that these people that go in these mines actually
Soundtrack
deal
is
with.
fun, though.
Soundtrack is good.
Like I like that opening.
Yeah, I like the
thing
ending
they
music
did.
too.
The opening and ending music was pretty good.
And if anybody out there can tell me why the hell Martin Scorsese was in the credits of this film, leave it in the comments below.
Or if you can just confirm or deny whether or not he was actually in it. Like if he had anything to not edit but had anything to do with it. Because like I said, I didn't pay enough attention at the very beginning because I saw the dude's leg and I was like, oh cool, nice, it's going to be one of those movies.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be something like that too.
I thought it was, because I went into this completely blind. I just saw Uncut Gems, Adam Sandler, and heard it was great. So I was like, I'll go see it.
I mean, shit, the movie poster has him there with his nose bloodied.
Yeah, I thought for sure this was going to be some kind of like different movie than it was, but I'm not disappointed. Like I said, loved the movie.
Well, this was Nate, a.k.a. Devil Dog, here with
Stealth and all.
And we want to say thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like icon if you like this video. Hit the bell icon to stay updated whenever we release any new videos. Leave a comment below of what you think if you've seen this movie or not. And remember, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil's in the details. Peace out.
Later.